Hi, and thanks for joining me. Today I'm featuring this lovely stamp set by Clearly Besotted, and this is called Mr. and Mrs. I really love this stamp set. It's so elegant and so versatile. You can make wedding cards, engagement cards, anniversary cards. So happy that I got it. I had nothing similar in my stamp stash, and I will create several cards using this stamp set right here. I also have here my Misty, as you can see. I'm gonna do some tone-on-tone stamping with this teal cardstock, and sorry that you can see the color correctly because my camera shows a blue color. I'm gonna grab this flourish stamp right here, and just because I want to be sure that I will position this straight, I'm gonna draw a line, and I have here a T ruler, so I'm just gonna position it where I want to. And as I said, I'm gonna do some tone-on-tone stamping, and I've searched through all my inks, and I have found this Scuba by Simon Says. This is one of their new inks. Now I'm gonna flip my card because I want this to be reversed, but I honestly don't know if they won't match up. So I'm just gonna put my stamp here once again. Actually, I'm gonna draw a line so that I can align this center right here. With this center right here. I'm not worrying if some of the leaves are overlapping because I'm gonna hide that area. I have here another piece of the same cardstock, and I'm gonna put this right on top, and we'll stamp my sentiment. So I will use some embossing powders, so I just have to remove any static that might be on my paper. I'm applying a bit of that baby powder, and I think I want to do congratulations on your engagement. And for embossing, I'll be using this Platinum by Ranger. I'm gonna trim this down to be the same size as my card, and I'm gonna pop this with some foam tape. And I have here the big tape roll by Scotch. I also wanted to add some liquid pearls, but I can't find mine, and I will go with some rhinestones. And this finishes my first card. I'm gonna grab the craft cardstock now, and I will be using this angled stamp, corner stamp. I'm gonna stamp this with the Khaki by Simon Says, and it's pretty much the same with the craft cardstock. And I'm gonna flip my card, and hopefully I will get the same impression on the other side. Okay. I'm gonna stamp my sentiment, and I'm gonna use the happy anniversary. And I'm gonna have it coming down here. And I'll be embossing this one also. So I'm gonna put a bit of powder. And I'm gonna fill in a bit of these spaces, and I'm gonna use this flower right here, and with the same khaki ink. And I'm gonna grab my Uniball Signal White gel pen and just add some dots of white, just to bring everything together with that white. And I'm gonna fill in these areas right here with some dashed lines. Now if you see that your marker doesn't write, just scribble it a bit on onto your finger. And that finishes my second card. I'm gonna use one more craft cardstock and create another card with this cardstock. Because I want to do some gold embossing, it goes so well with this color cardstock. And I'm gonna do a pattern. So I trimmed down my paper here. I have here a piece of vellum, and I'm gonna do my stamping on this one, and then I'm gonna tuck it right underneath. I'm gonna put a bit of this baby powder onto my hands, onto my fingers also, because if I touch the vellum, I don't want to make a mess. I want to stamp the same flourish on top of my vellum, but just the middle part, so I'm gonna put a piece of some transparency underneath. Actually, I should have done this before so that I don't get any ink onto my card there. And now I can put my vellum in place. So I'm gonna grab the same, and this is tricky because it's slick. Okay, so my powder there picked up, if you can see on my vellum, because I had the powder, and when I put the stamp on, it picked up some of that powder. So this is better for me because I can now align it perfectly. I'm gonna align this right there. I'm gonna put a bit more of that powder because it pretty much helped. And I'm gonna position the stamp here. Okay, so now I can remove all these pieces. I don't see anything, so okay. I will also want to emboss my sentiment there. So I'm gonna grab the Mr. and Mrs. to be. I don't know how this card will come up. Hopefully it will be okay. So I'm just gonna put quickly my powder so that my embossing ink doesn't dry. I could have done this onto a bigger piece of vellum, and then I could have trimmed it down so I don't waste all that time in arranging. This burns. Okay, so now let's see what I have done. And it is not perfectly aligned, but I'm just gonna go with that. And I will put some adhesive tape to the back. And I'm gonna mount my panel with some adhesive tape. Okay, so now I have a bit of a dilemma. I don't know why, but I have to add something that sparkles. I don't know. I'm not sure. And I like them. I put some gold sequins here and I've distributed them up and down like this. But I also like them like this on the inside. And I also like the card without the sequins, so I don't know what to do. I don't know, what do you think? Should I put them down or not? So yeah, I'm gonna take this road and apply my sequins. And that finishes my third card. And I'm gonna show you all the cards that I made today using one stem set only. Zoom out a bit so you can see my mess also. So I have a wedding, an engagement, and also an anniversary card. And I really love this stamp set. It's so versatile and so elegant. I love the fonts on all of these sentiment stamps. The only thing that I wish this stamp set had, now that I've played around a bit with it, is some stamps with some smaller leaves that are the same design as these ones, just to be able to fill in some areas on our cards, like I could have done here. But after all, it is a gorgeous stamp set. I don't regret I got it. So these were my cards for today. I will have everything linked in the description below or even on my blog. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.